Hi again. So if you've seen my last videos, you'll have seen that I was in the southern part of Tenerife, but I've come up to the northern part of the island last night to Puerto de la Cruz. It's the first time that I've been to northern Tenerife and it was a pretty pleasant bus ride actually. And it only cost about 15 euros. Although there is a temperature difference with the northern part of Tenerife being cooler than the south, here in Puerto de la Cruz I've not really noticed much of the difference in the weather thankfully. As you can see, it's still plenty warm enough to walk in shorts and a vest in Puerto de la Cruz's main square, Plaza Charco. And yes, it's warm enough to lay out on the beach and sunbathe like all the other people here on Playa Jardin. The sand here is black, but it's kind of beautiful too. It's not the raucous sun-baked party that you might expect from Tenerife, it's altogether something more charming. Like it's got this laid-back vibe wrapped in an overcoat of gentle, sepia-toned nostalgia. The scenery here is beautiful. I was lucky enough to be here while a storm was raging, so I headed to Plaza San Telmo to watch the waves come crashing in. I'd also recommend checking out this shop called Cities, where I picked up a great t-shirt for 13 euros. Just around the corner from here is Playa Martínez, where there was actually people out there surfing these waves. Madness! Incidentally, there's also a free calisthenics gym here. Right, now just next to Playa de Martínez, you have a couple of natural swimming pools called Lago Martínez. It's only 5 euros entry and honestly it's a paradise experience in itself, so definitely check them out if you're coming here. Oh, and by the way, if you're planning to visit the Orchid Garden where Agatha Christie got inspiration for writing one of her books, make sure you get there early. I arrived at 3:15 PM and was told they were about to close, so didn't actually manage to get in. However, there is the Park Talk close by, which is also worth a visit if you don't mind climbing the steps. It's a park on a very steep hill and it has waterfalls and beautiful views from the top. There's also a restaurant at the top. I got a pizza and the food and service there weren't the best to be honest, but the coffee was great and that was only €1.60. Also food wise, I got a €5 English breakfast from here at Cafeteria Mazorocco, but you need to get there early too as it finishes at 12. Along the way in Puerto de la Cruz you might notice some cool abstract street art. Apparently it's quite famous for this, but possibly the most important information I have for you is where to stay. This is the apartment I've been staying for £63 per night. I mean, look at that view. It doesn't get much better. You can be out on the balcony or busy preparing dinner while admiring those waves. It also has a tennis court, a pool and an exercise yard. I'll leave a link in the description for if you want to stay here yourself. And I'll see you in my next video where I'll not be too far away in the area of Los Realejos. Catch you then. Ciao.